All right. I want to say a big welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. If in case you don't know me, my name is Dr. KOA. Kweku Ohiansare. I teach. I'm a teacher and I love teaching and I enjoy teaching. That is why, even though I'm doing this project, I still do my work as I do. Because the thing is that when you love something, you are not doing it for money. You understand? When you love something, you're not doing it for money. Do you think you go to church for money? Do you serve God for money? Do you serve God for money? No, you don't go to church for money. And yet people are always eager to want to go and serve God in a worshiping God. Why? Because it's a state of joy. You see, there's something about joy, about happiness that is beyond money. And I'll tell you some secret, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reason why entrepreneurs do well in life. Because entrepreneurs, real, true entrepreneurs, they are not doing the entrepreneurship because of money. For those that do entrepreneurship because of money, they quit quickly. Because the thing is that in the storms of life, it will hit you as a businessman. It will hit you. And if the money is the focus, sometimes in life, the money will not come. The money will not come. And so when the money is not coming, but the focus is all about the money, you will see that you are not having joy. Are you with me? Okay. You realize that you're not getting the joy, you're not getting the happiness that you want because the motive is all external. Please take note of this book. There's a book by Daniel Pink. It's entitled Drive. 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 That book says that if the reason why you are doing what you are doing is external, you have failed. If it is internal, you have won. So if you go into that marriage because of an external reason, either the man is rich or the woman is beautiful, if that is the reason, you have failed. If you are doing the job because of external, and the external reason why people do a job is because of money. So you ask yourself, if they are not paying me money, will I still do it? And so if the reason is external, you don't do it. When there are challenges, when there are storms, when there are tornadoes, when there are hurricanes, when there are typhoons, when there are cyclones, they will hit you and you will break because your reason is not strong. Your compelling reason, your internal buoyancy is not strong. And when it is not strong, it is like building a super tower with a weak foundation. When the storms come, it will break. And the storms are the challenges from outside. So you got to have an internal superpower, a ballistic missile inside you, buzzing. And so that when there are challenges, you're able to break through the challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, this cut across everything in life. Marriage. See, Apostle Paul said, those who will marry will have tribulations in their flesh. So marriage is enjoyable, but it's also a painful journey sometimes. Doing a job is enjoyable, but it's a painful journey. Doing a business is enjoyable but painful. Doing exams, learning for an exam to be able to get a good class and pass, it is hard. Some give up. And so you are going to learn what makes the great great. What makes some people do well in the same thing others are doing well. Is it that they have an upper hand? Okay, if they have an upper hand, what is that upper hand? And you will come to realize that every single person has an upper hand. The difference between my upper hand is your upper hand is that you have a better upper hand than me because your fingerprint is different from my fingerprint. Your DNA, your deoxyribonucleic acid, which is inside of you, your genetic code, which is inside of you, is different from mine. You are special beyond boundary. Just that I have tapped into my speciality. I'm also special. You're also special. But I have found my specialty. You are yet to find your specialty. And so when you find your specialty, nothing matters. It's all joy. Even in pain, you are happy. Even in pain, oh, you are happy. You can tell that God forgive them for they don't know what they are doing. Now, the reason why you can tell God forgive them, even though they are slapping you, they are choking your stomach, they are insulting you, they are laughing at you, teasing you. Even though they are doing that to you, you say, God, forgive them for they don't know what they are doing, because your reason is internal, it's not external. Let's start. They haven't started it. Let's start. These books I've given before, and I will encourage you to please look at them all the time. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, The Atomic Habits, Think and Grow Rich, The Power of the Positive Thinker, and Awaken the Giant in You. Please find these books worthy. So, why is it that some are happy with what they are doing, but others are not happy? Why is it that a person is doing a job? He's not happy in the job. He's doing this project. He's not happy. He's not happy. He is not happy. But someone has not earned any money, and the person is happy. There's a guy called Benjamin. I hope he's here. Okay. Benjamin has not made any money. But look at the nuggets and the knowledge and the wisdom and the value and the virtue that he is pouring every day. He is not registered anybody, he's not gotten anybody, but he is happy, because happiness is a state of the mind, is a state of the inside, not a state of the outside. Why? Why is that so? Because such people have purpose. Purpose. What is that? You see, purpose is like a compass that shows you exactly where you are going. And because you know where you are going, no matter what comes your way that stops you, the compass points to that point. And so your mind is set ablaze, it's on fire. You are determined, you are going. Because it's not the external circumstances that is motivating you, okay? It is the internal capacity and the future. Purpose is bigger than a goal. Purpose is bigger than a target. Purpose. Even if the goal changes, the purpose moves on. You can have a goal, the goal will change, but you can use another goal to reach the purpose. The purpose never changes. It's compelling. It's compelling. When there is happiness, you move. When there is pain, you move. And I'm going to show you examples of people who have done that. And I'll show you someone who has made me think like that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be able to reach the end of, and you see, let me tell you, most of success is not about doing big things. So it is all about doing smaller things, but being consistent in those smaller things when others are giving up along the way. That's real success. So sometimes when you see some people who have married for 60 years, you say, hey, Charlie, they are doing their 60 years anniversary marriage. You say, hey, when will I reach there? Now, what happens is that it is the very smaller things that when you encounter them, you want to back out. These same things they also encounter, but they move on. The same thing. It's a smaller thing. So it gets to a point as you overcome, and you move, you joyfully move, overcome. It becomes part and parcel of you that you don't see it anymore as pain, but you welcome them as joy. And so this project that you are doing, for you to be able to do it well, ladies and gentlemen, you got to connect it to a larger purpose. And I'll show you some of the larger purposes. You got to pick which one is yours. Connect what you are doing right now to a larger purpose. How does what you are doing now contribute to something bigger than yourself? Because if it's all about yourself, you have failed. You see, the people that make the world move, they make the world move because it's not about them. It's about you are nothing beyond the decimal point. It's not about you. For example, if Jesus was thinking more about himself, he could not allow himself to die now. Because that death is not death. Jesus knew that he has to be killed, but he has to be killed naked. He has to be sat upon and spat upon by people who have dirty and smelly mouths. He knew he has to be betrayed. So all of this, he could not go through if it was all about him. So you got to connect the project you are doing to a larger purpose than yourself, than the money, than you. And then it becomes magnified. Then you can push on and move on. So I want you to look at some of the people that you have on your screen. Margaret Thatcher, Abraham Lincoln, Jesus, Einstein, Martin Luther King, Bill Gates, Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, some of them have negative kind of impact, but the reason why they were buoyant and boisterous and moving on is because they had a purpose, and that purpose was until it is done, until it is finished, they will not move. What is your purpose? Why are you doing what you're? Some people don't know their purpose. Right now, they don't know their purpose. Like, if you ask them, what do you want? Money. What do you want? Money. But money is outside of you, so you can't want money. Because some people have gotten money and they've come to realize that money is not even the one that will make them happy. So you got to link what you are doing to a bigger purpose. Then you get a bigger picture. Then you can do it well, and then you can succeed well. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm begging you. I'm going to show you some of these purposes you can connect some of these things to, and it will help you. So what did these people do? Let's take an example of Jesus. The moment he came, he had a target to achieve something, but he has to be 30 years. So he saw what he has to do. At the age of 12 years, he wanted to do what he was not prepared to do. He wanted to start something he is not supposed to start. If you read Luke chapter 2, okay, you will notice this from 50 to 52. He wanted to talk. He went to the synagogue after the trip to Jerusalem, and he got lost. And when he got lost, Jesus was found by his parents actually debating and asking questions with the priests in the synagogue. That was when Mary said, "We've been looking for you. Why did you do that?" And then he told them, "Don't you know I have to be in the house of my father?" Now watch this. In Luke chapter 2, verse 50 to 52, he went with them. He didn't argue with them. He went with them at the age of 12, and we never heard about Jesus again for 18 years. For 18 years, he was learning in obscurity. He was learning. For 18 years, we never heard of Jesus again. Until he was 30 years. That was when he popped. You see, because he has built his inner capacity, because he has learned. Now, why would you think the Son of God had to learn? The Son of God, he defied the forces of gravity. Why do you think he has to learn? Learning is a foundation of life now. Learning, no money, learning. It is the only thing that makes a person better than another person. And so Jesus knew that even if he's the Son of God, he had to learn. He had to learn carpentry. But at the same time, he had to learn knowledge. That was why, and from the age of 30, he was just 3.5 years on the ground. That was when we heard about Jesus' power. He was just around for 3.5 years. But the kind of things he did in 3.5 years, many people in the world have never done that. Why? Because he had learned, he had matured, he has grown, he has honored himself with knowledge. And so when he opened his mouth, the world gravitated towards him. And so he had a purpose. What was his purpose? The purpose was that he had to die. So no matter what, everything that he was doing was gearing towards that purpose. He knew he had to die. So he has to begin to get disciples and help them in the process. Because he will go and the work had to continue. He had a purpose. He had to do whatever he had to do to actually achieve that. He knew that there was once an Adam who had failed God, because that Adam didn't go through learning. You see, the moment that Adam was born, he had macho. So when that Jesus was coming, he didn't have macho. He has to be put into a manger, a small child who had to go through pain and agony and learning. Pain was necessary for Jesus. He was crying. He was playing football. He has to be slapped and beaten by other people. He had to learn, and that's charged him and stimulated his purpose. And so, when the time came for him to achieve the purpose, what was the purpose? To die. He was able to go through because he had honed the skills necessary to survive in that crazy environment. Never ever did any of them complain. Jesus never complained. Martin Luther King never complained. Mahatma Gandhi never complained. You got to fight every battle. If you know clearly the purpose, why you are doing what you're doing, why are you doing this project? What is gallivanting in your mind? I'll show you some of them, and please connect them to your purpose. Now, the first thing I want to ask you is that these people, were they ready to die for their cause? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not ready to die for the cause that you are undertaking, you have no purpose. And I know it's difficult. I know, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. But this is it. It's not like you got to die, but you got to be ready to die for it. Like you are ready to sacrifice everything for it. Yes, that is how you got to look at the picture, because that is the only ticket for a person to actually get to the purposeful land. You got to be ready to soak yourself to the point of even dying if you have to. And you will notice that the people that are great, they are willing to die. Not that they want to fool themselves and die. No. But the thing is that thing they are doing, they are so geared towards it. When you even ask them, they will tell you that I have not even achieved anything. You see? But you see, in Africa and other places, when you are doing something, you know what people will tell you? Oh, what at all do you want in life again? God has blessed you. God has blessed you. God has blessed you. What do you want in life again? King Solomon didn't say that. God has blessed you. God has blessed you. What did you want in life again? No. You got to be blessed and blessed and blessed abundantly. And you got to know that God has not finished blessing you. So if God has not finished blessing you, why do you let that person tell you that, what do you want again? And then you accept it. And then we allow this mind to regulate us, forgetting that God is an abundant God and He wants you to go and achieve the highest and the greatest purpose in life. That is why these people achieve. And please remember, this has nothing to do with whether the person believes in God or does not believe in. Steve Jobs is here. He didn't believe in God. He was an atheist. And yet, he fought to follow his pathway. So let me now show you the things that can help you to define your purpose. One of them is your family. Ladies and gentlemen, you started a project. Look at your family. Look at the life of your family right now. Some people, like their family, the kind of things the family is going through, the kind of things your family is going through. Look at your family. Like right now in the family, suppose they need an emergency 100,000 right now. Maybe 100 people will die even in the family. Look at your family. Like when they are even looking for 10,000, look at the way people start getting angry. Let that be your purpose. Tell yourself that I'm the savior of this family. I am the one that will liberate this family from the clutches of iniquity and pain and poverty. And that I have been offered this project as a means, not an end, as a means to be able to reach the family purpose. Some people have debt hanging on them. And not only their debt, but the debt of every member in the family. That is the reason why they don't want to fail. Because if they fail, many will fail. Me, Dr. KOA, I have about 33 people that I am helping. 33 orphans that I'm taking care of. If I don't fight my fight, they will die on me. You see what is hunting me? What is hunting me is different from what is hunting you. But if you claim that what is hunting you is serious, Master, you will do something about it. You will fight tomorrow. You will make the calls. You will pick up the phone. You will invite people towards Sunday, Friday. You will do everything necessary because your dream and your purpose are hunting you. Some people, the reason why they have to fight is that they want to be able to prove to their friends who told them it won't happen. So their purpose is to prove a point to them, is to prove to them that it is possible. Look, let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, people laugh at you in everything. Even if not this, they laugh at you in everything, isn't it? They laugh at you. There are some people, their job is to laugh. And such people, they never grow. Let me tell you, if you see someone who is doing well, like Kwame Despite, like Dangote, like Bill Gates, who sees what you are doing right now and what you're going through, do you think he's going to laugh at you? Do you think he's going to laugh at you? Do you think he's going to tell you that you're wasting your time? He will tell you, he will push you on. He will push you on. He will tell you, keep going, keep chasing your dream. Never forget who you are. Never listen to the naysayers. Keep pushing on. Do whatever you can. Fight your fight. Battle your. They will push you on. The people who will not push you on are the young pioneers. The young pioneers who don't even know what they want. There are people who are around you. They act as though they love you. Look, some could be family members, some could be friends, some could be very, very close, some could even be your partner. But the fact is that they do not see their purpose. Because you see, your dream was given to you, it wasn't given to them. Where you are going, you are the only one who sees it in your mind. It's not in their mind. So where you are going, they don't see it. Anytime you have a purpose, nothing will stop you. Nothing should stop you. Nothing. Nothing. You got to. Nothing. That's what Jesus said. Not even death can take you up. So majority of people, they don't have a real purpose. Why? So they are not happy. Because we see the purpose is not seen physically. It's not material. It's invisible. It's invisible in the mind. And people don't see it. You are the only one who sees it. And when you think about it, when you meditate about it, when you ponder about it, these things energize in your brain and they become magnified. And you begin to now magnetize the condition that you are seeking. You magnetize the condition. Type magnet. Type magnet. Ladies and gentlemen, type magnet. Please, type magnet. A magnet is a metallic object that attracts other metallic objects. That's a magnet. A metallic object that attracts. So you got to first of all be a metallic object. Then you attract metallic object. Now, please watch this. Watch this. This will blow your mind. Magnet only attracts items that are closer to it, even if they are metallic. For example, if this is a magnet and this is blade, we know magnet will attract and magnetize a blade. But if the blade is far away, will the magnet catch the blade? No. You got to be closer to the magnet. And so the kind of people you are closer to, they will magnetize you. If you are closer to people who are always complaining, they will always complain and you'll be magnetized to that complaining attitude. But if you're closer to people who are positive-minded, energized-minded, you will see that you are always seeing glory. You're always getting a bigger picture towards your purpose. And ladies and gentlemen, any purpose, you will see that it become clear because you are the average of the 5 people you associate with. There are some friends of you got to cut them away. Negative. Like every small thing, they'll complain. They are so good at begging for money. Eh? Small thing. Chalo mami bibi kakra. Small thing. Chalo mami bibi kakra. Chale. Ghana not be easy. That is the sort of people you got to cut them off. They never bring anything. They never suggest anything. What they keep doing, rather, is always making sure that they will complain. And they are so good. They've got a PhD in begging. They're so good in begging that if you don't cut them off, they will make you eventually start acting like them. And research shows that if you're around these people consistently for a year, maximum for a year, is 21 days to a year, you will become like them. You check the friends of people, and you're always around them. So your purpose is to rather be among people who will urge you on. The next purpose is that you must have the purpose to want to use whatever you get here to help other people. If that is your purpose, then you realize that it's not about you. You know, like the person says that, hey, Kofi, it's all that God has done for you. What at all do you want in life again? What at all do you want in life again? It's not about you. Your purpose should not be about you. It should be about other people. So if you take out you from the picture and you bring other people, it helps you to see the bigger picture. So if somebody tells you that, hey, forget it, you won't get anything. It's not about you. It's not about me getting something. It's about my children. It's about other people. It's about I want to help build a school. I want to help. I can't do. These are my reasons. As for me, I'm okay. You say I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, fine. I'm okay. But then, man, are they okay? Are they okay? Your purpose must be greater than you yourself. But if it's all about money, 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 you will see that you are not happy. You're not happy. People play football on Saturday morning, on Sunday morning. They are not being paid, though. They are not being paid. But every Sunday morning, they go and play football. If you see them on the roadside, why? Because there is some joy you derive, some utility you get from playing the football. People go and worship God on Sundays. Are they paid money? No, but there is some joy. That is why they keep going every time. People go to work every time. Is it because of money? Yes. That is why they are not usually satisfied whenever they are working. They are only working for the money. So satisfaction, happiness, joy, these things are internal reasons. So for you to be able to be joyful in what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to take yourself out of the picture and then install other people into your life. Think about when you used to carry ice water. Ladies and gentlemen, me, I used to carry ice water on my head. I sold Akasha Adwe. I sold Akasha Adwe. Even when I was in JHS, SHS, and university, I was selling chicken, live chicken. I'll put them around me and be selling them in Cantamanto whilst doing my first class work. I have gone through pain. I have gone through pain. And when I see this thing I'm doing is not pain. This, talk to people, tell them to come and listen, and then you pain. You haven't gone through pain. If you say you've gone through pain, that will ginger you, that will motivate you, that will energize you, that will make you fight everything. That is the purpose. That is the drive. That is the reason. And so sometimes some people say, hey, B, you're going to die. You won't die. You won't die. Watch the people who are always pushing. Why do you think Bill Gates is still working? Why is Elon Musk still working? Why is Mark Zuckerberg still working? They are not. It's joy. The work is not about money now. It's about the joy of it. And when you start enjoying the process immediately, that joy will carry you through every day. But when you want to give up because you're not seeing the result, the Chinese bamboo tree will not do that. You want to push on, you want to drive on, you want to, okay, let the travel, let the fun, okay? Sometimes you even want to be able to serve God better. That's why you're committed. Because you want to be able to help some of your members of your organization, your congregation, your church. You want to help some people. And because you want to help some people, these things drive you, they push you, they propel you, they drive you. It's not about you. And so if you want to make an impact in the world, watch the people that are making, and I've spoken to a lot of these people. In Ghana like this, I have about 7 to 10 millionaires friends. And each time I talk to them, it's not about the money. Do you know how long it took Kwame Despite to be recognized even in Ghana? So many years. People laughed at him and so many things. The last time when Dr. Macaulay Magdan actually spoke about the fact that he used to do so many things, you know, and he was telling a story, people said that he was bluffing. The thing is that you got to go through some pain before you appreciate something. And that is why sometimes when somebody gives you money, you don't want to take it because you have not worked to the equivalent value of that money. So you need to have a purpose and you need to have a why, because these are the things that will come. There will be doubts. There will be doubts. That will come in your life. I'm telling you, you will doubt yourself. You will doubt yourself. What am I doing here at all? There will be insults. Some people will insult me and tell me that upon all your PhD, is that the kind of thing you are doing? How sad. That's what they tell me. Upon all your PhD, is that what you are doing? If I was not humble enough, if I was not purposeful enough, I will let some of these things people tell me break me. Now I'll quit. I'll give up. Because it's painful, Massa. It's painful. Sometimes a family member whom I used to give money to told me that I'm spoiling the family name. Can you imagine? Hey, Ope, I'm spoiling the family name. All because I am doing a go back up project. People will insult you. People hate you. People will reject you. People will make fun of you. You got to be ready for that. Because nothing good comes cheap. If it was easy, there'll be so many kayayos, there'll be so many rippers, they will line up here. But because it's not easy, that is why many people don't even make $1,000 a month. Today, I was checking how many people are living below $1 a day. 700 million people a day. A day. A day. 700 million people live below $1 one day. So at the end of the year, they are not, the whole year, they have not even made $365. How sad. Should that not move you to want to get something and help them? And so when people tell you that, okay, even the invisible great man, Jesus, even him, they spat on him and insulted him and they stripped him naked and they killed him. And you, sometimes your own team members, some of them will make you sad. Some of them will tell you, I'm not seeing anything. I tried, I'm not seeing anything. And that can shake you. But the worst enemy, ladies and gentlemen, is the one inside of you, the one in. Your enemy inside is worse. Sometimes you'll be talking to yourself without even knowing. Charlie, this thing will not be easy. And these negative thoughts, the only way they can move away is when you get closer to the magnet, when you get closer to the fire like this. As you get closer to the fire, you magnetize the conditions you seek. You magnetize the conditions you seek. You magnetize the conditions you seek. You propel. That is why we go to church every day. That's why we don't do church on Zoom. That's why you don't do church on Zoom. Because the Holy Spirit is not in Zoom. So you got to be closer. You got to be closer. You got to be closer there. You got to be closer. You got to be talking on the page. You got to be energizing people on the page. You got to be macho people on the page. As we talk, as we talk on the page, we are motivated further. If you want to be motivated further, you got to have that purpose. Let that purpose. See, if your purpose is strong, if your dream is high, you will talk every day on the page. I'm telling you. And because the reason is that it's not about you, it's about the impact you want to make. So if you want to be able to be happy, the next thing is to be grateful. Cultivate gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, so many of us have not counted our blessings. Sometimes be grateful. Look at this opportunity you have. Be thankful for the project. The person who invited you here and gave you this project, please, when we finish, call him or message him and tell him thank you. You see, you have to be grateful. You have to be grateful. Be grateful to your team members. Be grateful for the skills that you are getting. You see, sometimes when we are not grateful, we don't even feel happy. Have the attitude of gratitude. This right there. Have the attitude of gratitude. It is the longest numerical word in the world. Attitude of gratitude. Attitude. Okay? Be grateful. Be grateful. Please put it there. Be grateful. Type it there. Be grateful. Be grateful. You are alive. Many have died during COVID. You're alive. Someone died yesterday. You're alive. Someone died an hour ago. You are alive. Be grateful. Be grateful. Sometimes we are too ungrateful. Count your blessing. Count the things you have been given. Count them. Count them. Discuss them. Be grateful. Be grateful. Someone wants to be in the situation that you are in right now, and because you are not being grateful, you don't even see what you have, and so you don't push through. Be grateful, Papa. Be grateful. You're not dead. Be grateful. And even go and put it on the page. Charlie, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for what God has done for me. I'm so grateful for the people I have around me. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I know I have not made money yet. I know. As for that, I know. But hey, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And the more you begin to see gratitude, that is when your joy escalates. That is when you see the bigger picture. That is when you begin to now appreciate what your upline is doing. That's when you appreciate what others are doing. That is when you can go and comment on someone's comment because you are grateful. If somebody gives you even a message and you are grateful, the only way to show that you are grateful is to say thank you. Even thank you, some will not want to say. Some even will leave the page. They are coming to worry me this morning. You are ungrateful. You are ungrateful. To complain that somebody has given you a message that will wow you, that will energize you. Do you know the effort the person may have gone through to bring out that message? You are not giving message at all. And somebody has put it there. Just write thank you, Keke. Do you know how many blessings accompany the word thank you when you say thank you to people? The last time I was reading an article that was saying that the people that are saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, they increase their lifespan by 7 years. Be grateful. Be grateful. Focus on the positive aspects of your work, not the things that are not working on. Let me tell you, if you begin to compare yourself with other people, you will always get something to compare. Do you know that? But you too, you are good in something. But you begin, hey, Charlie, the way people are registering, hey, Charlie, this. And so because of that, but ask yourself, Charlie, I'm so proud of myself. I've been able to speak to 10 people today. I'm so proud. Be grateful. Be happy with who you are, where you are, and where you are going. Because that will bring you joy. And when there is joy in your heart, I'm telling you, sometimes I cry. I won't tell you. Listen, I'm telling you, sometimes I cry. It's sad. Sometimes some people will tell me things, and I'll say, hey, I'll be having tears. I'll be having tears. But you don't know. Because I'm coming to motivate you. So I won't come and tell you that I'm crying. So you don't know that I'm crying. KOA is crying. Some time ago, I called a certain man. And the way the man gave it to me, this man is a manager, a treasury manager in a bank. He gave it to me. Hey, I felt it like ice water on me. And I said, hey, he has pained me. I was baked. And I said to myself, after all, God has been good to me. After all, I have a wonderful team. After all, I have people that look up to me. See, you got to count and be grateful because certain things will break you down. And when you continuously become grateful for things that you are going through, sometimes some of these things are deliberately designed to make you stronger. They make you stronger. So even in challenging times, see, we all face COVID. During the time of COVID-19, did you know that Elon Musk was billionaire number 32, 33 during the COVID? But then, by the end of the COVID, he has become the first billionaire. Now, COVID was a time when cars were told to stay indoors. Cars were not moving. And Elon Musk's company was more about electric cars. So cars were not moving. And yet, he became a billionaire. He jumped 32 billionaires and became number one. Why? Because it's not about the challenge you're going through, it's about the attitude towards the challenge you're going through. Write it down. Cool. It's not about the challenges you're going through, but it's about the attitude towards the challenges you're going through. You see, sometimes you come to realize that the people you think they are lucky, the people you think they are fortunate, they are not fortunate. You are more fortunate than they are. The only thing is that they make good use of attitude towards their situation. And that is what keeps them moving. That is what propels them because they reflect regularly on the things that are good in their life. And they are grateful. Be grateful. Okay. And now, and I'm showing you how you can be joyful in what you are doing. Create a positive environment. Create an environment of positivity. Okay. Build strong relationship with people. You see, there are some of the people you don't know. Backstage them. The moment you see them message, backstage them, hello, Charlie, I like your message you posted. Get into constant, strong relationship with people. Get to know people. Because one day, when you want to start your business, these are some of the people you know. One day, when your child wants to go to school, these are some of the people you know. Some of them are headmasters. Some of them are head teachers. Some of them are professors in school. Some of them are medical doctors. Some of them are engineers. These are the people you will get to know. Get to know people. Okay, you are all in go back up group. Okay, get to know people. Get to know people. Your joy will increase. I'm telling you, your joy will increase. Now, don't come and do one. Get to know people. Because one day, these people will carry you through. You know, let me tell you a secret. A certain guy I don't know. I don't know the guy. Okay. And then I added him to my page. And actually, I added him to my page and I added him to my broadcast. And I do send him message. I've sent the guy messages almost for a year. The guy has not been replying me. And then one day, his uncle died. All I saw is boom, obituary. He sent me the obituary. I didn't respond. Then boom, he sent the obituary again after some few hours. I didn't respond. Then boom, he sent me the third obituary. Then he said, oh, hey, won't you mind me? You see, like, someone I have sent him message for a year, he didn't reply me. And now he sent me 3 messages one day, obituary. Obituary. He wants me to remind him immediately. And I said, my condolence. Say, okay, so if you can help me with some money, I will help. Oh, you don't know whom you will meet. You don't know who will help you. When you are in this page, please build strong relationships. Build strong relationships. That will make you happy. That will make you joy. Okay. And I keep saying that you don't hide. Don't hide. Don't say I've not registered anybody. And because I've not registered, I don't know what to say. I told you Benjamin has not registered anybody. And yet he has been recognized. Be recognized. Be recognized. If Jesus was given an award, how much will you get? If he was around, how many people would you think will follow him on social media? Again, say no to things that drain your energy. There are some things that drain energy. Me, somebody says that, hey, that's for me here. When they come and tell me something bad, I don't want to hear it. And I say, it drains me. It drains me. So why are you coming to tell me bad? Tell me good. Tell me good things. Tell me good things. Tell me good things. See, the wealthy people, they don't like people with negative. They like people with vision. Okay? Vision. When you meet a wealthy person, don't tell him your problems. It's true. Don't tell wealthy people your problems. Hey, they hate it, Papa. They'll even block you. Wealthy people, they want you to tell them your ambition. So when you meet a wealthy person, tell them your ambition. See, when you are a friend to people who are always telling you their problem, like yesterday, somebody, hey, the person saw it on my status. He replied my status. Charlie, I need money. Like, I'm like, how? When people come back for money, they should do PhD in money begging. Like, They are so good at that, but they will use that same energy to even say that, what are you doing? What business are you doing that you can help me to do some? Don't say that, oh, I need money. Like you call somebody, no, you need money. Don't do that. Say no to negative-minded people. They are always talking about funerals. What is that? Every funeral, they are advertising. Cut them off. Cut them off. The kind of things they are posting on their status. There is nothing exciting. Jokes, 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 jokes on what they are posting. And MPP and MDC and MPP and MDC and jokes and Aluta and music. And what is that? Cut them off. If you don't cut them off, you sit down. They'll begin to revolutionize and change you. That is why you are not happy. You got to be around people that are positive, that are energized. Again, embrace challenges and learn from mistakes. Oh, there will be mistakes. Embrace them. Don't say that challenges are bad. Sometimes these challenges are stepping stones to your glory stones. And the most important one, ladies and gentlemen, have an accountability partner. You see, this business is a very emotional business. So what you want to do is to be around people who are doing what you're doing. So sometimes you want to make a call. Add someone to the call. Add a friend. Charlie, when I'm making a call, I'll add you to the call. Get someone you'll be interacting, go back up with me. I have my leaders. I call them, I talk to them. And I say, Charlie, okay, there are some people I can talk to them for an hour. I'm encouraging them. They are encouraging me. Have someone you talk to. The more you talk to, you share, you cross-fertilize ideas. You share, you cross-fertilize ideas. You share. Instead of going to talk to another person. Some people can gossip so well, but that energy, you can use it to share the challenges you go through and how you overcome them about this project. Have an accountability partner. Have a partner who you become accountable to, and he becomes accountable. So how many people have you called today? That's an accountability partner. How many people have you called today? How many people do you plan to call tomorrow? Okay, I'm going to call 5 people. Can you also do 5 people? We'll talk about it. Don't lie. We'll talk. That is an accountability. Get someone in the project. It shouldn't be your upline. It can be your upline, your downline, your crossline, your anyline. And share and share. And sometimes don't do everything by yourself. Be happy what you are doing. Be happy and delegate some work. Okay? Sometimes you become so busy like you are in your job. Oh. In your job, you have become so busy. Charlie, doc, I don't have time at all. I can't talk to people. This week, you have become too busy. Delegate some work. You check. Sometimes you can delegate some work. For example, you have to make your list. Sometimes you can let your children write the list for you. This is how you increase your joy in Gobaka. And this is how you grow in Gobaka. So, ladies and gentlemen, your future is an important place for you to be able to grow. Your family, all of these things are very, very important place that can help you to ginger you and move you now. Now, at this stage, I'm going to now go to people who have some questions. If you have a question, please open and tell me. If you have any challenge, let me see the time. If you have any challenge at all in Go Back Up, and you think that this is a challenge that is troubling you, please let me know. And in case you don't have the recording, let me know. I can give you the entire recording. Okay? This particular month of March, a lot of people are so busy, so you are not seeing a lot of the lunchtime presentation. You see that from next month going, okay? You see that. But until then, use the recorded one and tap into the Sunday. Invite all your people towards Sunday. Participate. Ladies and gentlemen, participate. Here's the thing. People are going to still do this thing. You see that people are behind the scenes working. People are adding people. People are registering people. People are going to do it. I know some people will leave, but some will stay. And eventually the end will justify the means. As long as people are using the service of Go Back Up, as long as people are using mobile phones, it's only a matter of time. I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. We will know how the thing is. Now, I'm getting my residual income every month. It's buzzing. Okay, because I have done the work and I'm continuing to do the work. Your time will come. It may not be immediately as you wish, but it will come. You know why? Because you are still among the top early members of Go Back Up in the whole of Africa. The total number of people in Africa are now up to 2,000. Africa has a population close to 1 billion, and not even 2,000 have joined us. So what do you think will happen in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, if you are still around? Sometimes it's patience, oh. It's patience. Patience and being consistent. That's all. Some will leave because of slight impatience. But you came to meet me. I remember the day I joined and I looked at my sister. I said, hey, I have nobody. But today, I have somebody. So you got to have the patience and be doing the heavy work. Because God wants to test you. I told you, it took Jesus 18 years of apprenticeship before he was baptized in the Jordan River. How many years has it taken you? You just started and you want to give up. Some of us give up too early, too early. Sometimes you are so close to your acre of diamond, you are standing 3 feet down your gold and you want to throw it all away. Throw it all away. Where are you going? Where are you going? You were there before you came here. Where are you going? Please, please. I'm currently living in the UK. And I will not say that because I'm living in a foreign, in a first world country, I will joke with this project. I will not joke with it. Don't joke with it. Don't slap your future self. Don't slap your future. Your future self is looking at you. If only you can see yourself in the next 5 years, 10 years. If only you knew what this could do for you that time. By that time, you will look back and you will see the Egyptians no more. If only you knew, you will stay the course. If only you knew, you will do the action now. Instant gratification is not good. Delayed gratification is best. You know that video where they'll put some balls and then they will tell the people to throw the balls, to pick the balls and put it in the basket. And some of them will start first and some will start from the last. Those who start from the last always win. I've watched about 6 different kinds of this video. Those who start from the last, they always win. I've thought of it, and it is called delayed gratification. Sometimes we want it now. But research has consistently shown that you don't know by the time you realize it has come. It's the same pace, the same pace. They're all going the same pace, but the person finishing last, the person who is getting the thing from the back is always able to win. That is how life is. Stay in the middle of your Tondibi. Stay in the middle of the road. Don't turn right. Don't turn left. Stay the course. You know, a car, when you are driving a car, you have 2 mirrors. 2 mirrors. One of them is a big mirror that looks forward. The other are 2 tiny mirrors that are helping to look back. Which one do you look into a lot? Is it the bigger mirror or the smaller mirror? It's a bigger mirror. Why? It helps you to look forward. The smaller mirrors, they help you to look back. But you don't focus on them. But occasionally, you look back, meaning occasionally you remember what you've been through in life. And then you look forward. Occasionally, you remember where you come from. Remember what your family has gone through and is going through. Occasionally, but move forward. Look at the bigger mirror, the bigger picture. Look at the bigger mirror, the bigger picture. Let that push you. Let that move you. Because you too were created in the image of a creator. If I can do it, if Abisolo can do it, if Dr. Dorothy can do it, if Dr. Joanna, okay, if all of us can do it, if Godfred can do it, if Bernice can do it, if all of us can do it, you can do it, okay? Follow us. Follow what we are doing. Ask us what we did that you can do. Don't back out before it's your turn. Don't leave before it is your time. You've done that before in life. Don't do it again. And you will do well no matter what. Even if others say that it's not going to be possible, it will be possible eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much indeed. Since I've not seen any question there, I want to say thank you so much indeed for being on the call. It was an emergency training that I needed to do because every time, you see, I was supposed to teach. I had to cancel my teaching to be able to do this training. Stay the course. Remain in Noah's Ark. No matter what happens, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Master, because what is about to happen in your country, you just don't know. You just don't know. This is a business of the people, for the people, by the people. You don't have to do this business only in Ghana. You don't need to do it only in Africa. It is a business where you can do it anywhere in the world on social media. Stay in the game. I want to say thank you so much indeed for coming on the call. It's been a pleasure having all of you. Thank you so much indeed. I want to say thank you, Fulera Gariba. I like the way you were laughing. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Doris. Okay. It says that you're always on point and we don't have excuse. We don't have excuse. Oh, we don't have excuse at all, Dr. Doris. Okay. People are meeting. Okay? We don't have excuse. Sometimes we tell ourselves, and then we give up. Hey, do you know how close you are to your acre? Don't give up. Okay. It's not about the challenges, Fulera said. It's not about the challenges you are going through. It is about the attitude you are going through. The attitude towards the challenge matters more than the challenge. You think you're going through tough time, go and ask someone. Okay. You saw the video I gave, about that guy, that disabled gentleman. Okay. He's disabled, his hands and legs, and he's fighting for his life. Massa, be grateful. Be grateful, Mrs. Martin. Be grateful, Fulera. Be grateful, Mudasiru. Be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful. Because when you count your blessings, then you can do better. So I want to say thank you all very much indeed for being on the call. Let's go tell the world that we have a better. Tomorrow, Chris and Tammy are going to do a presentation. Okay? They're going to do a presentation at 4 p.m. Okay, so please let's all invite friends and families and co-workers to be part of that. And then on Sunday, the big day, we will come and we will vomit it to the world. Yours is to get your people to us. Ours is to talk to them for you. Ladies and gentlemen, life is going to be tougher. But those that stand tall in the game, those that are connected to the connectors, those that are magnetized by the conditions they seek, this will help them. I'm telling you, this will help them. It takes something, it takes some small steps. Okay? This will help them. Okay, I'm now finally coming to Ghana. Then we can do real business, ladies and gentlemen. Real business. I'll do heavy lifting physical meeting every single time. And then you will see how things are going to be. Thank you so much indeed for being on the call. It's been a pleasure having all of you. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you again during the